topic is why the single phase induction motor is not self starting. This is the motor is given here. So single phase induction motor are not inherently self starting due to the absence of a rotating magnetic field by three phase AC supply, which is essential for the operation of three phase induction motors. Single phase motors rely on various methods to overcome these limitations and achieve the self starting. The main reason for the difficulty in self starting single phase induction motor is the unidirectional pulsating nature of the magnetic field produced by a single phase AC supply. So how can we start? So here is why the single phase induction motor are not self starting and how they are made to start. First one, that is the rotating magnetic field. In three phase induction motors, the three phase AC supply creates a rotating field in the stator which interacts with the rotor's squirrel cage or the wound rotor to induce rotation. These rotating magnetic field provide the initial torque required for the self starting. Second one is the single phase AC supply. In single phase induction motor, the AC supply produces a pulsating or the oscillating magnetic field that alternates direction. This oscillating field does not produce a consistent torque to initiate rotation. To overcome these limitations and achieve the self-starting, single-phase induction motor use the various methods include the first one, that is the split phase induction motor. This type of motor uses a secondary winding with a phase shift relative to the main winding. The resulting phase difference creates a starting torque that helps initiate rotation. Capacitor start in second one is the capacitor start induction motor. In this design, a capacitor is added in series with the auxiliary winding, creating a phase shift that creates a rotating magnetic field and starting torque. Third one is the capacitor start capacitor run induction motor. This motor uses both a start capacitor and a run capacitor, providing improved starting torque and efficiency. Next one is the shaded pole induction motor. This type of motor has the auxiliary winding coils with shading coil or the short circuited conductive loops. The shading coil create a phase shift generating a rotating magnetic field for the starting. So these methods introduce a phase difference or the auxiliary winding that create an initial rotating magnetic field which produce the necessary torque to start the motor. Once the motor gains the sufficient speed, it transitions to running on the main winding alone. In summary, while single phase induction motor are not self starting due to the nature of the single phase AC supply, they use various methods to create an initial rotating magnetic field that generates a starting torque and allows the motor to start and run